Alright, today we are working on an Articat ZL. This belongs to a buddy of mine. He hasn't run it in about 10 years. I think it's a 2002? Yeah, 2001. It's the manufacture date, so I think it's a 2002 600. Fuel injected, no carbs. It's been sitting outside for about 10 years. Hasn't started. Was covered. A lot of grunge on the seat. I'm gonna go through the whole thing. See if we can get it going. First look. We got mice. Everything is just covered in mouse turds and acorns and mouse piss. Everything's got that sticky feel to it. The belt's off. Everything turns. I hope the motor turns over. We'll find out. Everything's just sticky. That's nice. Articat puts its ECU up top, nice and dry. I'll pop the battery out, put that on the charger, see if it's any good. I got a couple extras in case. I'm going to start by... It says it's empty, but there's definitely some fuel in there. We'll drain that out. Spark plugs, fuel. Just see if it kicks. And then if it does, we'll do the chain case oil. And just see how those belts are. And go from there. Track looks great. Alright, we'll get her going. just took this mouse nest out of this like center console area, right where the tank butts up to the steering column. There's a nest right in here. I don't know if I can tilt the camera to get this correct, but this whole wiring harness is just all chewed up. 1, 2, 3. I think I got 4 different exposed wires. So I can work on that next. Alright, we got a battery hitched up. We're going to test for spark. It's an inline spark tester. Nope. Oop, need the key. All right. First crank, see if we got anything. Probably should have pulled it over first to make sure that it pulls over. Oof. Oh, why is this engine not turning over? Well, that's not good. That's a good. Let's see that it actually turns over first. Oh no. Oh, well, that's a bad start. All right, got it freed up. Didn't want to turn for a sec. Had to get a pry bar and just put it on the clutch real quick and just give it a quick little help. But what? You have like a dead spot? Oh yeah. All right. All right. Now let's see if we got spark. Put 2 new spark plugs in. I have the gas tank off. I have the fuel pump disconnected, obviously. We're just gonna check for spark, and if we got spark, we're gonna hitch up the fuel pump, because I'm pretty sure that works, because I hitched it to a battery earlier. Let's not let it get compression. I do not see spark though, it's weird. Let's see, let's get that in there a little tighter. Click, 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 run. I see spark, I see light coming from that. Let's go to number 2. Click, click. I see spark on that one. All right, we are good. We got spark. So you're all set there. Correct torque spec is about that tight. Shoes on. Yo. Alright, 2 spark plugs on. Let's see about that fuel pump. Alright, if I click this, we should hear it click in. No. Yes. Let's see. Are you even trying? Are you? Oh. Well, I thought I'd hear it there, but I guess not. Alright, here's what we got. I'm going to try and give it a start just to make sure that it tries to start. The computer kicks in, tries to adjust for the temperature from last time it was shut off. We got the belt off, it's not going anywhere. We got a battery in, might have to give it some pulls. Got an auxiliary gas can. It's got two fuel intakes, 2 fuel pickups inside the tank, so I got one pinched off. And it looks like it was trying to suck fuel, so I think we got to start. Let's see what happens. Alright, here goes nothing. I had one clamp loose on the fuel intake. See if the battery's got enough. Battery does not. Let's see if we can pull it. Give it 20 pulls. Let's see, I gotta fix my fuel setup here. Alright, let's see what happens now. I think now we should have her. Got the jumper battery hitched up. Let's see if she goes. What? Feel this, come on. Hit it. Tried. almost went there. She is almost getting fuel. It's coming up. Let's see. I'm going to prime that fuel system by jumping right to the fuel pump. Having that blow some fuel in there. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I heard you. Got fuel. Here we go again. Almost. I hear ya. Whoop. Hold on. We got fuel. We kicked. Forget about the overflow. Alright, that was a good sound. Well, I guess that means I can't run it without the fuel tank. So I'm going to have to put the fuel tank back on. Because I thought it was the overflow. There's two hoses coming out of the fuel pump. One goes to the motor, and I thought the other one was just an overflow, but it's not. It comes straight back out to it. So I'm going to hitch that back up. We'll get the seat and the tank back on, and we'll go from there. But it wants to start. I think we're in good shape. Alright, the reason I don't want to hitch the tank right up right away is because of this. There's a little bung, like a drain here, and the mice made a nest right up against it where it was. Let's see if I can focus it there, but they chewed a hole right through it. Or they chewed like the top of a hex nut off to a point where you can blow right through that, right into the tank. So I'm gonna fix that first. All right, I think I found a bolt. 5/16. 1/4 inch is just a little too small. It goes in there and I can do it by hand. 5/16 I can't quite get in there by hand. So I'm just gonna send it. Well, that's a new problem. I bet I could just find this piece. Or I could leave it like that. Oh, there's nothing getting through that. I'm leaving that. Yep, I'm leaving that right there. Alright, let's test that, see if it's watertight with some fuel. Alright. Now I think we're ready to fire. For reals. For realsington. I know it's got spark. I know it's got compression. Definitely can feel it charge as you pull it over. Both fuel pickups are now going to be in the fuel, under the fuel high level. Driven fuel all over. Get the battery ready to go. Plug that hole. Put just enough gas in it to get it going a little bit and make sure everything's good. Let's see what it does. Let's see what happens. It fired just for a second before. So I stopped it because there was fuel coming out the return. Go. Yep.
Did you have to fill it with gas?
I did.
Why isn't the track moving?
Because it's disconnected. Shuts off. Well, let's see if she starts. Whoops.
No.
Got your jacket.
Cameron.
Well, let's see if she starts.
Get him.
Right up. Alright, next we will do the chain case oil and then clean it because it is full of mouse piss. Nice. Alright. Stuff living up here. Where'd it go? Big worm just stuck his head out. Oh. I just had like an earthworm peek out at me and slide back in. Alright, I got that pan off. The owner tried to get it off and stripped a couple screws and couldn't quite get it off. Although, what an absolute disgusting disaster of a mouse-ridden hellhole. These things had hundreds of acorns. I don't even know. So it came down from the bottom of the engine. Now, there's lucky there's no wires down here or anything. That would have stunk. Everything else looks good down here. I'm gonna clean all that out. Put it back together. Alright, change the chain case oil, put the belt back on, cleaned out some mouse guts underneath. Let's see if the track turns. Well, that was all I wanted to accomplish today, was to get it running. It's running on a Polaris battery, that's okay. Just needs a new battery. New battery, and then the gasket, the crush washer for the oil, chain case oil fill. think that's it. I'm going to tighten up the track a little. I'm going to spend some time cleaning it. She's ready to rip. It's going to be so much snow this winter. Oh yeah. 2002 Arctic Cat 600 EFI. Nice little rig. It is nice not playing with carbs. I think the flames add about 6 to 7 horsepower. I'm gonna clean it up. I got some good spray, some mold remover for leather I use on the boats. And take off all these old stickers. Snow machine originally came from Canada. This location, St. Lin Laurentides, is about 45 minutes north of Montreal. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law actually live in that town. Cool rig. Alright, we'll clean it up a little.